Hurricanes are born of the ocean and remind us of its power. Although we track them for weeks, nobody really knows where they're going. It's always best to prepare for the worst, and still, sometimes, even that's not enough. After threatening Jacksonville for days, Hurricane Ian only gave us a glancing blow. We hoped we had done enough to prepare Sea Star before we left Florida. But as we witnessed last week, we're all still at the mercy of the sea.
Hi, I'm Monica, and this is Darren. We sold our house and everything that goes with it to buy a boat and live on the water. With virtually no experience, we are transitioning from a yard to a yacht. On November 1st, together with our dog Captain Kaya, we'll start our journey toward the leeward islands of the Southern Caribbean. So climb aboard and come with us as we go seeking adventure.
So Hurricane Ian is apparently on the way, and Jacksonville is in the projected path. And we're leaving for Maryland on Monday morning. So we have to get the boat ready, which is what I've done. Real quick, we took the canvas down. This is our canvas. So you can see there's nothing above us anymore. It'll act as a wind sail and destroy this aluminum. But we've also, with the aluminum, we've tied it together so they're very tight, so they're not going to rattle and go anywhere. We've put double lines everywhere. Took our antennas down and tied them. So we've also got some friends that are going to look after the boat for us, so hopefully the storm isn't as bad as they're predicting, and Sea Star will make it through fine.
Hello, Trawler Fest. One of the reasons we're going to Maryland, besides visiting family, is to attend Trawler Fest in Baltimore.
So we are here at Trawler Fest in Baltimore, just looking at different boats. We are not in the market for buying another boat, but who knows what the future holds. And now that we are living on board a boat, we are going around looking at these boats with a whole different perspective than we did before we bought our first boat.
The Inner Harbor is where Baltimore's shipbuilding and steel mills once stood, and it has a beautiful scenic waterfront view.
Are you on a ferry, or are you on a boat or a yacht? What's going on here?
This boat is beautiful. It's very big. We're here dreaming is what we're doing about maybe what the next boat will be like. But yeah, this is so much room on it for us, and easy and safe side decks, which are very nice.
And it's a Fleming.
It's a Fleming.
Which are beautiful boats.
Only 2.3 million.
Oh, pocket change. If you're looking to get into a liveaboard lifestyle or having a trawler, this is great.
Great place to be.
My gosh,
sure.
yeah.
And Baltimore was really wonderful.
Yes.
The palm trees we don't think are native, just so you know, don't think they grow in Baltimore. Well, next we're headed to Annapolis to pick up our dinghy davits from Cato Davits, but while we're in Annapolis, we're going to be searching for steamed shrimp with Old Bay seasoning, something that we haven't had really since we lived in Maryland.
And it wasn't hard to find what we were looking for. Delicious. While we were in Annapolis, we paid a visit to the United States Naval Academy.
So we're on the campus of the US Naval Academy here in Annapolis, and we don't really know what we want to see, just wanted to get on and take a look around, so now we're going to head down to the water.
Very nice. It's a beautiful day. It's a little on the chilly side. But it is fun to be a tourist and just walk around this beautiful city and see some of the highlights.
Look at all the different astronauts that came from the Naval Academy, and then at least 2 that lost their lives when the Columbia and the Challenger didn't make it back to Earth.
We made a stop at the Bay Bridge as well, which is spanning the Chesapeake Bay. It connects the Baltimore-Washington metropolitan area with Ocean City, Maryland, and Rehoboth Beach in Delaware. It's a beautiful sight, although our memories of it is the miles and miles of backup traffic every time we took the kids to Ocean City for Labor Day weekend. As we sit here reminiscing, 800 miles south, Hurricane Ian is making its way across the state of Florida, churning up everything in its path. All we can do is cross our fingers and hope for the best.
So we got back from Maryland, and very fortunately, no damage from the hurricane. The water is really high. You can look over where the water is now lapping up over top of the sidewalk over there. We've never seen it quite that high. I don't know what high tide is today. Definitely a storm surge from the hurricane. It's now past us and hitting Charleston. So we got very fortunate. We prepared for the worst because we didn't know what to expect and we weren't going to be here. So we were very fortunate that nothing was damaged.
With the hurricane out of the way, it is time for some local grub. The Falafel X Bar serves Middle Eastern street food and is high on our list of places to eat in this area. Lots of healthy alternatives and great service. Their wine, both local and imported, are made with all natural ingredients and natural production. Jacksonville Skyline is really pretty, and we always enjoy a day out exploring this city by water. With the Mayport Naval Station, Port of Jacksonville, and its own cruise terminal nearby, you will share the St. Johns River with military vessels, cruise ships, and huge container ships from all over the world. And small sailboats, and fun watercrafts. Home of the Jaguars and Maxwell House Coffee. And of course, there are dolphins. Always dolphins. Captain Kaya is still not sure what to think of them. We enjoy exploring the area by going to local events, and the Riverside Arts Market is one of them. It is located under the Fuller Warren Bridge, right on the St. Johns River, and is open to public every Saturday. Food, art, fresh produce, and live music are the reasons people and dogs find time to come here. History that surrounds us too often goes by unnoticed. To take a deep breath and step back in time is a humbling experience, and you can do just that at the Southern History Museum tucked away on Herschel Street here in Jacksonville. The museum goes back 40 years and is loaded with artifacts from the Civil War as well as pre-revolutionary Florida. We were lucky to have Mr. Peyton Kinna give us a private tour.
A World War II rifle weighed about 9 pounds, and I think that one's about 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually a very old gun. It's almost 200 years old.
Oh, that's
It was
really
made
amazing.
in 1824.
This is really cool.
This is an 1865, what we would call wall hanger or coffin flag. It's only got stars on one side.
You see the embroidery right there?
And there's probably 3 of these left. They somehow or another they got screwed up on the number of stars. I don't know the whole story behind that, but the real important story is we do think that this flag was one of the flags that was put on Lincoln's coffin between Washington and Springfield, Illinois, when his body was being returned. They were like, it took 19 days. They went through all the small towns. There were a lot of mourners, and there was probably more than one flag. We're almost certain this flag would have been used for that. That's probably why it's the hallmark in this museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peyton, this was a wonderful time for us. We learned so much. Your grasp of this topic is just amazing. So it's clearly that you've spent a lot of time reading about the Civil War and studying, and we really appreciate that you're passing some of that on to us.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm glad y'all are here and that you have an interest in it.
While our time here at the marina is coming to an end, so is the time with our son that decided to join the US Marines. Good luck, Jonas. We are proud of you.
Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to Monica and I that you would choose to spend your time with us.
And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, so that way you'll be notified of future episodes.
And if you think your friends might enjoy watching, then please share with them. They may appreciate it, and it will definitely help us to grow our channel.
Thanks again for watching. We hope to see you soon.